Hey guys, welcome back to more Skyrim nolvus. Hopefully you're all doing very well. Last time we left off, we were making our way all the way to Solitude, and we also have this little questline over here at the Winterfrost Cottage that we need to take a look at. I believe I picked that up a while ago when we were still a student at the College of Winterhold. I think we found it like in here we had to follow a guy. He's been waiting for me a hell of a long time. I think it's really, well beyond about time that we go and see what this questline actually has to offer, but we are quite, a long way away. We even have an area over here called the Frost River that I kind of want to check out too. That name's very intriguing. And while we make our way over to do that, as I'm nursing a bit of a cough, if you guys haven't already, be sure to hit the like and sub button. Would mean a lot to me if you could do that, and we also have a Patreon in the description below as well. Thank you. So we are currently in, where are we? Okay, the Hellmarch Trading Post, which is quite larger than I really thought. I thought this was a proper town. We're really looking for some type of apothecary, or really a general store that I can, do a bit of an inventory dump. The situation at the moment is rather crap. 300 carry weight. That's not good enough. It's way too much. But, given where we are, it's a basic trading post. What we have a blacksmithy, we have a wood logger. I think maybe at best we have like a tavern. It's really not gonna cut it for what I'm looking for. I mean, what do we have up here? Yeah, we just have some guy's house. That's not gonna do it. So we're going to probably scarper out of here pretty quick unless we have something that we can pawn off on the blacksmith, which, yeah, sure, we have a lot of crap, but, I kind of want to find an enchanting table and reverse engineer a lot of this. And we've been doing that for a few items here and there. And I might get rid of the arrows, maybe, if we can find somebody to talk to. At the very least, I kind of want to get cash. What time do we have? 8 o'clock in the morning. So, people should be up and running, no? Or is 8 o'clock in the morning too early for these layabouts? Okay, fine. In that case, we'll make our way over to the quest line then. This one, Winterfrost Cottage. I'm very, very curious as to what that could actually be. In fact, no, I think it was actually that's a level up. I think it was actually to do with a mystery, I think. Something in and around that line. See if we have like any caves or anything like that that we can stop off at on the way, perhaps. Really anything to get me more XP, I'm XP starved, man. I need way more levels than what I currently have. So we take a right-hand turn? Oh, is that the Dragon Bridge? Yeah, it is. It's one of the more beautiful locations in this game, I think. Look at that. Gorgeous. Beautiful, even. We love it. The Hanged Man, however, though, does not make for great viewing. There's, a pair of them? Possibly 3? Yeah, we got a trifecta. Stormcloaks? Oh, man. Look at that. That's bleak, especially when you pair the cloudy weather. Very bleak. That's a Stormcloak courier, I think. Oh, we can get a look at him. Yeah, basic soldier. Where are the other two? Bandits, maybe? This guy looks like a farmer. No, they're all Stormcloaks, so there you have it. Get caught fighting for the enemy, and yeah, you will be hanged. Oh, look at that. It's a dragon statue. Look at that purple filigree. Beautiful. Yeah, we know where we are now. Proper Imperial territory. Tell you what, those Stormcloak to be caught out here, you have to be idiotic. Ah, the Four Shields Inn. Let's pop in. We do actually need to go to bed and level up anyway, so, now's as good a time as any.
Come on in.
And I think we can,
warm drinks and warm beds.
Oh, very nice atmosphere in here. I like it. I think as well we can definitely look about getting some water and food. Even buying water wouldn't be a bad, or food even wouldn't be a bad idea. I think we have long run out. But for the time being, hello.
Fate is the name. I keep the inn.
You keep the inn. Who knows, we could end up buying the inn, and I think we can. How much cash do we have on hand? At 5k, 5.2k.
Different about you. I can
Would
tell.
5.2k or under be enough to buy the business?
Of course.
It would. Or we could, just not pay. No, we'll pay. We're fair.
For that price? Sure. It's all in this note.
I appreciate it. Cool. We now own the Four Shields Inn. Brilliant. I feel like I shouldn't have to pay for the bath anymore, or for food, but you know. Okay, Sarah, Sarah. We'll definitely take the bath. Actually, no, we'll take the...
See ya.
Oh no, we don't need to pay for a room anymore. We own the place. Beautiful.
This place is stifling.
So this is my bed? Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a full 24-hour purge sleep, I think. There we go. Wake up, 9 o'clock, next day. Beautiful. Now then, what are we looking at here? We're looking at a singular perk. We're also kind of lowish on the health. Our stamina is gone, essentially. Thank God we don't really rely on it. It's all about the magicka. I think for the time being, though, more health. More health. We need it. Okay, we got 2 perks. Oh, we leveled up twice. We must have. Or we had a perk already and we didn't know about it. So we're up to Conjuration 80. What was signed in blood again? When a friendly conjured Daedra, I don't think Stormy qualifies as a Daedra, so that's going to be a no. Even though I think we do have a couple of Daedra Conjuration spells, they just don't measure up in my opinion, so it's kind of a no-brainer to not take them. Again, that's Daedra. We already got that one. We're not going to get that one. Wasn't there one at the top? Was Unleash Hell? We already got that one. Yeah, I think we had. Okay, so what about March of Oblivion? So we're looking at Summoner Reanimate 1 additional minion per 250 points of magic up to 3 additional minions. But I don't know if that means I can summon more than one Storm Atronach or Storm and Fire Atronach, say. Friendly Conjure Daedra and other non-undead minions. So I think, yeah, my Storm Atronach would definitely go under this within 75 feet. 300 points of armor. Oh, we need 90 though. We only have 80. Crap. Okay, can we possibly put everything into 90? 90 would be good. No, we can't. We need to level up several more times. It could end up going into... The perks could end up going into either Destruction or maybe Shouting. No, we go into the other skill trees that we rarely actually go into. I mean, Pyromancy as well. Seems like a bit of a no-brainer. Okay, so I got these all up to 82. Beautiful. Let's see. Warrior skills, thieving, speech. Okay, we can't do that one anymore. Lockpicking. Lockpicking's all the way up at 90. And we've like put next to nothing into it. I love it. It was really all about mastering the combat elements of the game very early on. Do we pickpocket? Yeah, sure, fuck it, why not? Yeah, great. So, a lot of people talking out there. Right then. So, we need to go into custom skills and see can we put anything into Dragonborn. How many levels do we have in that? We only have 6, so that's not really going to do much. We need 10, so that's out. We need to be shouting a hell of a lot more. Alright, what if we go into Pyromancy? We got like 90 in that. 82? Nah, okay. So, again, all about the fire. Feel the flame's power. When activated, your fire spells do 20% more damage for a minute. But I take more damage from every other source. Okay. Okay. Flash Sweat. When cast, intense sweating increases your fire resistance by 20 points. If you are a Demon King, increase frost resistance by the same amount. But it says instead, which means the fire resistance would not go up, only the frost, alright? Is Demon King within this tree? All the way at the top, maybe. Yep, all the way at the top. Fire-based spells. Would there be anything that kind of ties to maybe a Flame Atronach? If so, I would definitely go for that. Sun is up, your inner fire gets stronger. Flame Lord conjures a Flame Lord under your control. Oh. It will scale with my level. Oh shit. Obviously it's a conjuration spell. I could get it. Well, not yet, we only have 2 perk points, but I do have enough Pyromancy to get it if we were to, you know, go right for it. Are free to cast. Oh wow. I cast those pretty much all the time. Obviously nothing here that, I become immune to fire damage, but everything else will kill me right away. Ugh. Right then. I mean, Christ, how often do we run into Pyromancer mages? We never do we? We never do. Right. Only when my health is full, though. It costs 25% more to cast. Yeah, sure, we get like the extra 10% damage. That seems pretty bad. Can we just pop up here to Sunblaze maybe? Again, we want Flame Lord very quickly. In fact, I can get it next level. So once we level up again, we're going right for Flame Lord. That could be really fun. Okay, so we own the place. Can we find the girl again? Need to get in here. Or I could lockpick it. Alright. It's kind of like right here, yeah? Oh, a little bit more to the left. Crap. A little bit more to the left? Oh, okay. Ew. Right. Shit. Oh, it's an expert lock, so doesn't the location change every time you screw up? Oh, we're close. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Now, I think that means we can just go in here whenever we want now. Sick. Don't have a lot of cash left. We should have enough to have a bath. Alright then, we'll take the mountain flower. It's the one we usually go for. That is a lot for soap, though. My god, man. Alright, soap. Superior mountain flower. Make ready. Take it all off. There we go. I'm carrying too much, can't run. Yeah, no shit, man. You took everything off. It's always bound to happen. Look at that. Look at us. We look good. We look good. I mean, look at that. You have to imagine the water coming out of there is nice and heated. Probably running through, like, a furnace. You know? Beautiful. Okay, we needed that. We absolutely needed that. How's our boy looking after that lovely, lovely bit of R&R? A little bit hungry? A little bit thirsty? We can fix that. Hello?
Need something?
What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Oh, definitely both. Take a little bit of that. Ooh, that's a lot of white wine. It's pretty much all alcohol. I mean, yeah, we're in a tavern.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take
Hello,
a seat and
friend.
get the
So,
cold out.
full meal.
Of course.
Appreciate it. And, Imperial Mail Services. Yeah, I forgot that we actually have money in, essentially a savings account, right? So we get 8,858. Now again, I believe that's accruing interest, so we don't really have that much that we can put in to, you know, really make a bit of a dent in this, unless, you know, we get it up to an even 9k. What do we have in there at the moment? 8,858. So that would be 100, 8,858, 858, so 142? That came up to a clean 9k? Again, mental
Good to
maths
see ya.
was never my strong suit. We'll double
Of
check.
course.
Yep, flat out 9k. Beautiful.
Julianne's an assistant innkeeper.
So, who's in here?
Have you ever heard of anything so
Tell me,
ridiculous?
do you think I'm attractive?
Trained for that sort of thing.
Yes.
Who do they think
I don't know, like, we're gay. Why, yes, you are.
you mages always
Thank you.
focus
I
on
suspected as much.
You've got
Which
all
makes it
wrong.
all the more confusing why Nelos ignores me for that horse of a high elf.
Oh,
It must
racism.
be out of pity or hunger. I've always said her nose reminds me of a giant turnip.
You Australian? Could be an Australian VO here. Why are you here?
When the guild I belonged to last met, Nelos instructed us to refrain from contact for the time being. I suspected this might be some clever attempt for him and Alduin to escape on some tryst, which neither I nor the laws of decency could abide by. So I followed Nelos to Harthinger, but only got as far as Dragonbridge before I lost track of him.
Okay.
I wait here now in hopes that he might return, and in fear that she will be with him when he does.
So, who could this high elf be?
Alduin is my arch enemy, my nemesis in love. Nelos is always talking to her, confiding in her, when he should be doing those things with me. It makes no sense why he prefers her company. Unlike that Somerset I saw, I'm a fellow Dunmer. Not to
Oh.
mention I'm cuter, funnier, and by far the more talented mage. And the worst part is they just met. How can he value the counsel of that drunk over his companion of 5 years?
You know what they say, you go high elf, you never go back. Take us, for example, ha? Oh, beautiful.
You're handsome for a Slode. but my heart belongs to Nelos.
Did she just call me the N-word equivalent that the Khajit would have? Oh my god, you are casual in your racism. Anyway, you mentioned you're a mage.
I am, and I'll have you know it wasn't all talent. I worked very hard to become the mage I am. A mage not everyone thought I could be. I still remember when I was but a novice at the college. Whenever I cast a destruction spell, everyone would comment on what a good enchanter I was.
Hey, you know that college you're at? I run that
didn't
now.
realize it at the time, but I think they were insulting me. Although, to be fair, I am a good enchanter. The best.
Oh yeah? So, a prodigy then.
Yes, but I found where I truly excel is with spells of frost and cold.
Ooh,
I
yin
was in
yang.
Arcaneum studying a tome on that very subject when I first met Nelos. He looked so menacing with that lick of hair and blades of war paint slashed across his face. Yet his voice was gentle. He asked me if I understood the tome I read. I could only nod what remained of my head as my body melted into the floor. His questions turned out to be a sort of audition, one that I naturally passed with flying colours, despite Nelos having sailed under false ones.
So, you did mention that, you know, you're all about the cold, I'm all about the fire. You know, I'm just saying. You come with me, we got like a yin-yang thing going on. Yeah, so you wear red, you cast, you know, frost spells, which is traditionally blue. Yin-yang, come on now. Anyway, what did Nelos want?
Nelos recognized my talent for destruction and chose to cultivate it, whereas Mirabelle wanted me to train under the Master Enchanter. Of course, he wouldn't accept me into his guild without first passing 3 additional tests. The first was to still his heart, the second was to make him smile, and the third was to take his breath away. Okay, so maybe those tests were self-imposed, but I still plan on passing them.
Ah, ditch this guy. Come with me. Come with me. Anyway, tell me more about this tome.
It was a book recommended to me by the librarian's apprentice on the nature of destruction magic.
Oh?
While some schools attempt to mimic reality and others try to alter it, it was unclear whether destruction was doing one or the other. When you harness the elements, do you draw them from nature or manifest them? When heat is drawn to make fire, does the air lose warmth? Much of this was explained to me by Nelos. Not that I needed him to. I understood it just fine. I just wanted to hear his voice.
Ah, very cute. Naturally.
In any case, he told me how the answer lies in the beasts of the wild and the world around us. When plants fail to grow in mage light, it's proof alteration is not natural. When the invisible can be touched, it proves that illusion is not real. Then look at the way catfish come to the surface when the earth is about to quake, or how rodents scurry indoors days before winter. Nature knows what's real, and it will react to a coming storm in the same fashion, whether it made by mortals or gods.
Yeah, we're going down a bit of a philosophical path here. Anyway, tell me more. Why frost magic?
There's no way to be certain why the divines blessed me with such a specific gift, but I do know how. You see, fire scorches and lightning shocks, but ice is a paradox, for it can both destroy and preserve.
True.
In fact, my grandmother once believed frost magic was the key to eternal youth.
Huh. Really? I mean, I get how cryogenics works, but, you know, you don't have a lot of freedom when you're cryogenically frozen. How would that work?
Well, the old bat thought if she slowed the heart and the body, she could slow the aging process itself.
Ah, yes.
Every day she cast frost spells on herself, trying to delay the appointment the wrinkles had with her neck. Yet it only left her skin cracked and dry and whiter than a Nord's. She was a living ghost. Soon her health began to fail and she no longer could muster up the magicka for her daily treatment. That's when she bought me a tome on frostbite. She was completely mad, of course. Should a child always listen to her elders? Was it wrong for me to end her miserable existence?
So why not use restoration then? Isn't that what that's all about?
Those spells restore the body to their natural state. Aging is natural, death is natural, so restoration would only undo what the frost had done. In this instance, it might have saved her life, but it would not have made her young. Now, frost spells, they will undoubtedly kill you as they killed her. On the other hand, her corpse is very well preserved.
Yeah, almost like it was stuffed. Anyway, who is Nelos?
Arguably the greatest mage in all of Tamriel. But when it comes to who is most dashing, I will tolerate no argument. He is a Dunmer of average height, but immeasurable stature, his eyes burning with the fire of the Red Mountain itself. For all those who serve the guild, he is our leader, our mentor, our muse. He is the hand and we are the fingers, waiting for the long night when we clutch all of Nirn in our palm.
What guild are we talking about here? Yeah, the Archmage is the greatest mage in all of Skyrim. Oh wait, that would be me. You know?
And how, may I ask, was that decided? A vote? Titles don't determine one's skill, nor do they speak to one's
I saved the
power.
world!
If he joined the college today, my dear Nelos would be called a novice, despite being more powerful and more handsome than any of the masters.
You weren't there! I saved the world! You joking? Anyway, can we, I want to know more about the guild.
He is the hand and we are the fingers. We are a small group of mages, whose ideals do not always align with the 100 or so guilds that now roam Tamriel in place of the one. The Synod is too political. The College of Whispers is too short-sighted. The Sishiks are too close-minded. And let's face it, Winterhold is a wreck. The Radiant Dark is open to all who possess skill with magic, whether the light you cast shines brightly or darkly. Those who have power seek it, not for politics or justice, knowledge or peace, but for power itself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I can agree with that. Where do I sign up?
Oh, you can't just ask to be in the guild. Nelos has to select you, and he has a very discerning eye.
Right.
Elduin may have the face of a slaughterfish, but her hands know fire better than her mouth knows wine.
Debatable.
Gerard may ramble on like a fool, but his talent for alteration can bend city
I'm the
walls
fire
as
guy.
easily as it bends spoons. And this does not even include the 5 acolytes of Nelos's personal guard, one for each school of magic.
Oh, that sounds like a good
When
fight.
we recover the knowledge that was lost, we will be that much closer to the day of the long night.
Okay. The long night. I wonder, like, are we going to be able to meet this Nelos guy? I hope so. Because she has bigged him up incredibly that I feel like I would be very disappointed if I did not get to meet him.
The one written on the face of all who fear us, for Nelos himself wrote it. I've often thought of how it will come. Dreamt of it. Imagine a cool winter night, when the only sound you hear is the wind threading through the trees. The sort of nights made for long shadows and dark phantoms, for quick daggers and hot blood. A night born for unholy rituals, hushed whispers, and shivers down the spine of children and men. A night when the end of all things is possible. A wonderful night to have a curse.
Huh. So when nights are long and winters are cold, mortals die. Sounds very ominous, very malicious, very malevolent.
The actions do indeed result in death and destruction, but there is no malice. It is a test of mortal power. Those who are righteous may seek to dominate the wicked, and those who are wicked may seek to dominate the righteous. The only thing the Radiant Dark does not brook is turning on each other, a tenet I find most difficult when in the presence of Elduin. The ugly harlot aside, the long night will be ominous to all who crave peace, but pure felicity to all who yearn for battle.
Right then, well, I guess is that it?
Farewell.
Can we not speak to you a bit more?
Something on your mind?
I guess no, we've kind of gone through everything, haven't we? I do believe we have. Oh, what a shame. I would have liked to have delved into that a hell of a lot more. Well, if you remain here, then I guess we'll know where to find you, but... yeah, damn, I was kind of hoping to either A, have you as a companion, or B, join your cult. And, you know, maybe dispatch the person who, you know, considers themselves to be
What can I do?
a better pyromage than I am.
You there. Heed my request. It'll only take a moment of your time. For what I ask plain.
Oh?
If you're a bard, for your own sake, do not sing. For your voice cannot compare to mine.
I'm not even a bard, man. I'm not even a bard. Yeah, you speak like a highborn.
I was afraid as much. One cannot hide who truly is. Nobles, thanes, jarls, these are the sorts of people I consider my peers.
Better you sing about wars than fight them.
You're wrong. I wasn't always a handsome bard. I used to be a handsome adventurer, and before that I was just handsome. Unfortunately, my adventuring days came to an end after I nearly lost my life in a scuffle with a group of bandits known as the Silver Hand. After that, I figured it wasn't worth it. Sure, I was a damn good fighter. The best. But I was damn near good at everything else too. I owed it to this world to keep me alive. I can't even begin to imagine what sort of Daedric nightmare Skyrim would be if I didn't exist.
So what happened with the Silver Hand then?
It happened in an inn, not unlike this one, where I met this lovely tavern wench, a bit chubby, but on the voluptuous side of fat. I could have charmed and cajoled her, but I've always been the type to show rather than tell. So I showed her just exactly how her previous lovers had failed her.
Oh, right.
Unfortunately, my fevered thrusts were such that she accused me of turning into a beast during the height of my passion. Literally.
Huh, are you a companion then?
To be specific, she said I was a werewolf. When rumors spread around of my transformation, I became a target of the Silver Hand. That wench made the coffin maker a lot of money that day, with all the men I was now forced to kill. I'm beginning to think the two were kin.
Okay, well, Silverhand wouldn't fall to one who spits breadcrumbs when he speaks. Oh, we can just be a complete bitch to this man. Any tips?
If you want to be a great fighter, I only have one tip. Be me.
Okay.
Since that is impossible, instructing you would be a waste of both of our time. I don't mean it as an insult regarding your ability, just a matter of praise for mine. Some people take it the wrong way, however. Foremost among them was that Breton imp.
Oh, and who would that be? And by the way, I have the power to summon a 15-foot war golem, mate. I don't think you have that.
He's an old acquaintance of mine. Joined up with the wolf hunters just so he could have a chance to kill me. As if I could be killed. In fact, the little carrot licker's been trying to kill me for more than a dozen years now. Back when my balls had more fur than his chin.
Oh. So what sort of, oh, okay, so we can have him follow me. You know what, no, you bore me. You bore me, sir. You're not one I want. Really, it's you I want.
Something on your mind? I didn't realize it at the time, but I think they were insulting me. Yes, but I found where I truly excel is with spells of frost and cold.
Is there any way we can get her to come with me?
Studying a tome on that very... He looked so menacing with that lick of hair and blades of war paint slashed across his face. He asked me if I understood the tome I read. I could only nod what remained of my head as my body melted into the... His questions turned out to be a sort of audition. One that I naturally passed with flying colours.
Oh, naturally, my dear.
Despite Nalos having sailed under false ones.
Well, when I cast destruction spells, people do cower in fear.
So you've tasted the power of destruction at your fingertips. I was addicted from the start. I couldn't get enough of the tingle of lightning spells, or the hot breath of a fireball on the back of my palms. But I was destined to be a cryomancer, and true to fate's word, it's the chill of cold air that I love most of all.
Ah well, we'll be back.
Away with you.
And away with you too. Very condescending you are. Very condescending. Oh my god. She would be perfect for a companion. Like, I swear to god, it would be beautiful. It would be almost too good. So, I don't know, I kind of get the feeling that... kind of get the feeling that we'll never meet this Nelos person. Kind of get the feeling we'll never run into her guild at all. She was kind of like put there for like really good, what do you call it? Really good flavor. That's the word I'm looking for. Really good flavor. But alas, that's all it shall be. Right then. So, I'm up to the half-hour mark. I'm gonna put a cut up in here. Really good to, you know, meet some of the townsfolk. I don't believe this area to have family house, outpost. Memory gate goods. I don't believe this is supposed to have like really a general store that I can, you know, do a bit of a dump. That's fine. We're actually not that bad. We're near, you know, 100 weight under encumbrance. So that's pretty good. We'll pop up here real quick. What do we have in here? Dragon Thane Tower. Okay, the watchtower. Oh, are we crashing? I hope not. Okay, there we go. Game can be a little bit buggy at times, but so far it's been running smooth enough. So yeah, we're gonna make our way out of here. And when we come back, we'll check out that cottage. I must say, by the way, it's good to know that the fog and the clouds cleared up a bit. We've managed to run into a very, very gorgeous and beautiful day. And, you know, it's things like that that can really, you know, bring the mood up. It really is. So, yeah, gonna leave it off there. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the playthrough so far. Can't wait to play a hell of a lot more. And I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.